You've been there. You sent a message with thought, with care, and got nothing in return. They saw it. They ignored it. The more you waited, the more it burned. But here's the truth. Stoics don't chase attention. They become attention. You don't need to yell to be heard. You don't need to beg to be seen. You just need to communicate like someone who values his time, energy, and peace. Because when you stop speaking like someone desperate and start speaking like someone powerful, people take notice. Now let's break down the 7 messages they cannot resist, crafted from the very core of Stoicism. 1. I respect your space. Just know I'm not waiting in it. Breakdown. This message does something magical. It honors their autonomy while asserting your own value. Most people think saying, "I'll wait for you," sounds romantic or loyal. But in truth, it lowers your worth. You tell someone, "My time stops until you validate me." A Stoic never gives that kind of power away. This message says, "I'm not angry. I'm not begging. I'm just not pausing my life for you." Psychological effect. It builds mystery and strength. They'll start to wonder what you're doing and who you might be doing it with. 2. I've been reevaluating what truly deserves my energy. Breakdown. You're not pointing fingers. You're not blaming. You're turning the mirror inward. This is where Stoicism shines, self-reflection. You're showing emotional maturity by stepping back and asking, is this person still aligned with the man I'm becoming? You're not demanding answers. You're evolving. Psychological effect. It creates discomfort. Suddenly, they are under review. They realize, maybe I'm not as important as I assumed, and that creates a powerful reversal of attention. 3. No rush on a reply. Just know silence has a voice too. Breakdown. You're not nagging. You're not guilt-tripping. You're being calmly observant. Silence is not neutral. It's loud. And ignoring someone is a message in itself. This line is poetic, subtle, and dangerous. It reveals that you're aware and not afraid to call it out without aggression. Stoic principle at play. Detachment. You're no longer emotionally enslaved to their response. You've detached from needing validation, but you're aware of the energy being exchanged. Psychological effect. You don't need a fight. You've already planted the seed of guilt and curiosity. They'll either explain themselves or quietly regret it. 4. I've grown a lot lately, especially in recognizing who adds peace and who disturbs it. Breakdown. Growth is intimidating, and this message makes people reflect on which side they fall on. Are they adding peace or disrupting it? People don't want to be categorized as toxic, but this message gently places the burden of truth on them. Without blaming, you're implying their behavior is under scrutiny. Stoic principle at play. Prioritizing inner peace above everything. A Stoic seeks tranquility, not chaos. Psychological effect. They'll try to justify their actions. They might return to prove they are peaceful, and you didn't have to ask twice. 5. I'm not here to be validated, just understood. Breakdown. Most people chase validation, likes, hearts, replies. But a Stoic man, he craves understanding, not approval. This message is a calm rejection of social games. It says, I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be seen. You're signaling depth, and depth is rare. Psychological effect. It hits hard, because you're removing the emotional leash they assumed you had. It forces them to either meet you in authenticity or lose you. 6. We used to talk more. I'm not upset, just noticed. Breakdown. This is the coldest form of awareness. You're not emotionally reactive. You're just aware. That's powerful. Because when you simply notice, it unsettles the other person. Why? Because it removes their ability to manipulate. You're not asking for more time. You're not begging for attention. You're just shining a soft spotlight on the distance and letting them feel the weight of it. Psychological effect. You sound calm, collected, but they will read between the lines and either feel ashamed or scared they're losing you. 7. No message, no post, just silence. The ultimate Stoic move. Breakdown. Sometimes you don't need to type a single word. Sometimes the best message is disappearance. You don't need to post quotes or selfies. You don't need to show your healing. You need to vanish. When you go silent, you create an emotional vacuum. And human beings hate vacuums. They rush to fill it. Stoic principle at play. Presence is earned, not demanded. When you master your attention and withdraw it, you become the mystery. Psychological effect. Their imagination does all the work. What is he doing? Who is he with? Did I lose him? And that fear? It's far more persuasive than anything you could text. Let's end with a Stoic truth. He who angers you conquers you. Epictetus. But he who ignores you, he challenges your worth. And you have two options. 1. Lower your value to meet their neglect. 2. Raise your standard to meet your future. These 7 messages aren't designed to manipulate. They're crafted to remind you of your power. Your time is valuable. Your peace is sacred. Your presence is a privilege, not a given. When you speak from that energy, you never get ignored again. Because people don't ignore power. They either fear it or chase it. Subscribe for more powerful Stoicism and psychology.